Good afternoon. Thanks for your company. My name's Jessica. I'm here with Bell Direct. Well, the Australian share market is continuing to rise off those March lows, pushing further into positive territory, hitting a new 4-week high today as the coronavirus outbreak appears to have turned a corner. While in the US, a level of uncertainty was removed as Bernie Sanders stood down from the presidential election race, while the oil price rose 4% overnight, hitting $26 a barrel ahead of those planned production OPEC cuts later today. And in the US, their equities ended higher overnight with the S&P 500 up 3.4%. As for the Aussie share market, the ASX 200 a bit before 3 was up about 2.5%, with most sectors making gains so far. Although it is a shorter week, the ASX 200 has made its best weekly gain in over 12 months. Earlier, it was up by 4.8% this week. In terms of the most valued stocks, CSL shares rose 2% higher after affirming profit guidance for this year will still be between $2.11 billion and $2.17 billion. As for the big four banks, they all moved high today, with ANZ and NAB up the most earlier, 3%, Westpac following, and CBA following 1% higher, while CBA has been the best performer out of the big four banks this year. In terms of the sectors, the property, industrials and IT stocks were up about 4 to 5% earlier, with Vicinity Centres up over 4%, Seven Group Holdings up 12% and Afterpay up 8.5%. And if you looked at the ASX 200 leaderboard, you'd see what investors were watching today, and that was one mining services company, Perenti Global, PRN. They led the rally earlier today, up 21% after NAB's investment managers like MLC and Altaris became major shareholders at a time when Perenti walked away from their forecast of 115 to 120 million underlying profit for the year. Secondly, outdoor advertising company oOh!media, OML, extended their gains for the second straight week, up 25% earlier today, and oOh!media announced today that their AGM will be pushed back to the 4th of June because of COVID-19. Also today, we saw several directors advise that they bought into the company at a time when their shares are trading at an all-time low. And thirdly, the debt buying company Credit Corp was up about 16% earlier, with a lot of institutional ownership taking place this week. Ownership changes, that is. In terms of the other side of the market, we saw the gold price lose strength overnight, falling to $1,684. And because of that, that's what we saw Northern Star trade about 3% lower, but it's still holding on to a yearly gain. That's NST. Meantime, while the gold, copper and nickel producer Independence Group slipped 3.3%, it's clocked up a further loss for the year of about 24%, even though this company has got $400 million in its war chest. It's been largely hampered by the pullback in the copper and nickel price. And lastly, the Australian dollar has climbed to a new 5-day high. It's at 62.38 US cents. I'm Jessica Amir from Bell Direct. Happy trading and stay safe.